Welcome to First Word. Dave here. I got lots of issues today. Mic issues that I just solved, and then my camera wants to fall off, and that would be terrible. So many issues. Hopefully you have less issues today. How's that? Not great? Not terrible? It's better. Monday, Thursday. First Word, we're studying the book of Mark. We're recording this on Monday, Thursday. My camera, so terrible. So many issues today. Some days are just days of issues. Okay. We are in Mark 12. Right now, Jesus is getting peppered with a lot of questions. He's going to get peppered with 4 more questions in the next 4 times we meet, I think. And so we're going to get into it, and hopefully everything works out okay. So Mark 4, we got 4 questions. Mark 12, verses 13 to 17. So we're Mark 12, 13 to 17. Here we go. Later they sent some of the Pharisees and Herodians to Jesus to catch him in his words. They came to him and said, "Teacher, we know that you are a man of integrity. You aren't swayed by others because you pay no attention to who they are, but you teach the way of God in accordance with the truth. Is it right to pay the imperial tax to Caesar or not? Should we pay or shouldn't we?" But Jesus knew their hypocrisy. "Why are you trying to trap me?" he asked. "Bring me a denarius and let me look at it." They brought the coin, and he asked them, "Whose image is this, and whose inscription?" "Caesar's," they replied. Then Jesus said to them, "Give back to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's." And they were amazed at him. The word of the Lord. All right, so April 1st, Monday, Thursday, we're filming this. So I guess it's April. It's apropos. We have a tax question, right? So this was about a poll tax that was imposed by the Romans on Judea, Samaria, and Idumea in AD 6. And like a lot of tax, it made people really, really mad. It was regarded by the Jewish people as an outrageous act of interference on the part of their foreign rulers. We have no idea what it's like to be ruled by another country, but during Jesus's whole life on earth, that was the lot of the Jewish people. So this led to a lot of hatred of the Romans, more and more hatred with this tax. Taxation without representation makes people mad and makes people throw tea into the harbor and all those kind of things. So the Jewish people got mad under Judas, another man named Judas. It was a common name. Acts 5:37. You can read Acts 5:37. There was a revolt that was squashed by the Romans. It led to the rise of this zealot revolutionary movement, these Jewish zealots that in the end led to the revolt of AD 70, where then the temple was destroyed and the Jewish people were dispersed. So this tax, like throughout history, was not loved by people. And these 2 groups of smart people, the Herodians and the Pharisees. Now, ironically, both of these groups would have likely said to their people, "Pay the tax." The Pharisees, Jesus was probably closest in thought to the Pharisees, and they thought the status quo suited them better than open rebellion. So they would have probably said, "Yeah, we need to pay this tax." And the Herodians, they were supporters of Herod, and Herod was the lackey of Rome that oversaw the Jewish people. So they would have said, "Pay the tax," but they were trying to trap Jesus. And their thought is that if Jesus sides with the nationalists, with the zealots, that no, don't pay this tax to Rome, then Rome will arrest him as a political agitator. The Romans were not bashful about making examples of people so that they could keep the people they're ruling subdued and paying tax. So if he said, "Don't pay the tax," he could be in trouble with the Romans. And if he sides with the Romans, pay the tax, then the crowd might turn on him. So Jesus says, "Give me a coin." And he says, "Whose image is on this coin?" If you use this coin, to buy things and this Caesar's image is on it, you owe him some allegiance. Give to Caesar what is Caesar's. But then he shifts immediately from Caesar to God. And he says, if you bear the image of God, the Jewish people would have known Genesis 1:26, men and women are made in the image of their Creator. If you bear the image of God, then you owe God everything else. This suggests that obedience to God's demands are the primary requirement, that duty to God is much more important to Caesar, so it elevates the Jewish God over the Roman emperor. And so this kind of gets Jesus out of all the traps, and he puts it back onto the Pharisees and the Herodians that you've concentrated on an unimportant issue. Do you pay tax or not? Ignoring this most important question that Jesus keeps pressing on of whether or not you're giving God what is due. Are you seeking God with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength? That God wants your heart. And Maundy Thursday, we're filming this on Maundy Thursday. Tonight we'll meet at 7 o'clock. And we remember that the God of the universe so desperately wants a relationship with us, wants our heart, that he's come to serve and not to be served. That on this night, he bends a knee and he takes the position of a servant, a slave, and he washes the disciples' feet, those who have been not able to hear or see and are about to rebel against him. He gives them food, and he's about to go to the cross for their forgiveness. In Luke chapter 7, Jesus tells a parable about a woman who's trapped in sin that has come to wash his feet. And he says to the Pharisees who look upon this woman with disdain, to those who have been forgiven much, those will love much, but to those who have been forgiven little, love little. As we think about, give to Caesar what is Caesar's, but we bear the image of God. We owe God our life, our breath. God has come this Easter to serve, to give us a food, a meal. He gives us everything that we have, this life on this earth, and he gives us forgiveness. He comes to the cross. So we should love much because every single one of us is forgiven much. We should give God all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength. We should offer our bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God, as our spiritual act of worship. This Easter, we're reminded that God has gone to unimaginable lengths to be able to give us a seat at his table. So friends, I hope this Maundy Thursday and Good Friday we can enter into some of the suffering that God has gone through in order to provide a place for us. And in the midst of it, that we might have hope and peace and joy. Friends, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. April 15th is fast approaching. I mailed my taxes in yesterday. Everybody remember, give to Caesar what is Caesar's, but then give to God everything else. Artwork for First Word by Emily Lemon. Sound production by Chris Stoltzman. Original music by Alani Leo. Maundy Thursday, I hope it finds you well, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good day, friends.